Hi dear students, dear friends, welcome to Gallant IAS. Oru Kadhai Sollattuma. Let's learn history through stories, otherwise you will be bored of history. History cannot be ignored because one of the core subjects in your civil service exam preparation, both for prelims and for your mains examination. Loads of questions are asked from history. Let's learn history through stories. कहानी सुनते 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 our history सीखेंगे. Today's story is about a rain mutiny. That was the last nail on the coffin of this British colonial rule in India. After this incident, there is no option but to transfer power to Indian hands. That's why they sent the cabinet mission to make the arrangements for the transfer of power. So what was that rain mutiny? Maybe hardly 1 week's incident that became the final nail on the coffin of British colonial rule of India. Once upon a time, it's around exactly 75 years ago, on February 18th, 1946, Indian sailors, they were called ratings. Ratings or Indian lower ranking sailors. Indian lower ranking sailors, they started a hunger strike. They started a hunger strike on this HMIS Talwar. His Majesty Indian ship Talwar. Okay, basically a shore establishment for signal training to these rating sailors, etc. Now here, this is on this HMIS Talwar, a hunger strike started by lower ranking Indian sailors. Their age is just from 17 to 24 only. Why they started a hunger strike? Many reasons are there. Multiple reasons are there. One reason was lower scale payment. They were paid with a very low fee, or maybe, their salary was so low, Then bad food. They were fighting for the British. They are serving this British Navy. They have to fight for the British in the world war in different parts of the world. You see, they were served with bad food, bad salary. Then there is sometimes they have to face this abuse of these superiors. The Indian sailors were supposed to do some kind of the jobs like serving tea to superiors or cleaning these toilets. Such kind of the jobs were assigned to lower ranking Indian sailors. And they were insulted by the superiors. Racial discrimination was there, bad food was there, low payment, low salary was there. And Indian troops, they were fighting for the British in Indonesia. They had to face bad climate, bad food, bad health, etc. And Indian troops are not withdrawn yet. Then again, INA trial agitations were inspiration for Indian sailors to fight against the British. Then there is another sailor, BC, that yes, on that Navy Day celebration, on the day of that Navy Day celebrations, on the wooden platform, he written something. What was he written? Yes, quit India. British quit India. Then this Arthur Frederick, the commander-in-chief, becomes so angry, demanded for arrest of, or he ordered for arrest of BC, that because he written on that wooden platform that quit India. Okay, against the racial discrimination. So there is like a multitude of problems. Many problems are there, because of which these lower ranking Indian sailors on this in this Royal Indian Navy or on this HMIS Talwar, on this shore establishment, they started a revolt or a hunger strike against this British. Okay, and the significance of this event very quickly. This event, which is started in Bombay, it is spread to other shore establishments. It got spread to other shore establishments from Karachi to Calcutta, around 78 ships, okay, navy ships, engaged in this strike, 20 shore establishments and 20,000 sailors. Just to see the magnitude, okay, 78 warships, 20 shore establishments and 20,000 sailors participated in this, yes, in this like rain mutiny, which is supposed to be one of the final crucial event which taught this British to leave India and sent a cabinet mission for transfer of power. Yeah, it is spread from Bombay to Karachi, Madras, Calcutta, Visakhapatnam, Andaman Islands to almost all these naval shore establishments. Sailors of all these like Indian, British Indian, these naval shore establishments, they all participated in this. Even this population, the civilians also participated. Okay, the people of the cities also participated. Again, you can see that the Communist Party of India, okay, Communist Party of India like wholeheartedly supported these sailors strike. Then the rebel ships hoisted with three flags. Three flags means the flag of the Congress, Communist Party and the League. Three flags tied together. That was reflection of the communal harmony and this unity. And finally, because of the interference by this Patel and Jinnah, this strike was called off. Further reasons I am not discussing, that you get in your classes, okay. But here you see Congress and League did not support this naval mutiny. But this event was very significant in the history of India because communal harmony was reflected. Even though it is for a short while, communal harmony, communal unity was reflected here. Support came from other like armed forces also. You see, from these air forces, from the you see that was the main strength of the British armed forces. When the armed forces were against British, they were shivered. They have no other options but to leave India. That was almost to the ending chapters of colonial rule in India. Okay, so there is a support came from different wings of armed forces. Then the pro-nation armed forces risen for the first time. That is another significance of this event. Then city people, civilians supported with hartals, meetings and attacks on these British symbols. Then Communist Party of India supported these mutineers. Aruna Asaf, prominent leaders like Aruna Asaf supported. Then the result was punishment relief scheme introduced by British, withdrawal of Indian soldiers from Indochina and Indonesia, decision to send a cabinet mission for deciding this transfer of power, making arrangements for that Constituent Assembly or making arrangements for that transfer of power. So this event is very significant. You have to study well. Rain mutiny started on 18 February 1946 by naval ratings of this HMIS Tandai. Tandai is a word connected to South India. You know that this is started somewhere in Bombay. So there can be, this is something kind of a logical common sense you can apply into that. It's not connecting. Naval ratings of HIMS Akbar. HIMS, actually it is His Majesty Indian Ship. HMIS, okay. Naval ratings of HMIS Bose. There is no way of honoring these shore establishments by giving the name of, no way of honoring Indian great freedom fighters by giving their names to some shore establishment by the British colonial government in India. Simple common sense you apply, because Subhash Chandra Bose, Gandhiji, they all are rivals of the British. No way of honoring them, okay. There are different kind of honorings that is only for their gains. Anyway, that also eliminated naval ratings of HMIS Talwar. That is the answer. Started by the naval ratings. These lower ranking Indian sailors of HMIS Talwar is the answer. With reference to Rain mutiny, consider the following statements. Heroic deeds of Netaji and INA trial agitations induced the mutineers. Heroic deeds of Netaji and INA trial agitations induced the mutineers. Exactly true. Demanded withdrawal of Indian soldiers from Indonesia. That's again true. It lacked civilian supports at all stages. Wrong. It got civilian supports. This event got, this Rain mutiny got civilian supports. People participated in the cities in the form of hartals, strikes, meetings, protests, etc. So third statement is wrong. Now here the correct statements are 1 and 2 only. Your answer has to be C, which is 1 and 2 only is your answer. Okay. That's it. All of you please do subscribe our channel. And Share with your friends your valuable feedback. Leave in the comment box. All the best to thank you. Stay tuned. Practice more and more UPSC standard questions, and target has to be scoring something above 120 plus. All the best, dears.